Hello YouTubers and welcome to another episode today. I think this is the coldest day of the year so far, at least I'm just going to say it is. Spent quite a while defrosting the car, de-icing the car, but the layer of ice this thick. But we have to go into the club, see which session is first. Might have to change it around because it's pretty Baltic, but have enough layers. Always just layer up when you get out on the water. Make sure you don't freeze. So let's get in, get changed, and get ready for a session of you. And I've adjusted the settings on the camera so now you can actually see. But we're inside, as you can tell. We're doing some weights. So let's get to it.
Forever, just us. Said we wouldn't be like all the others, fight and hurt each other. Not us, not us. But we let each other down, yeah. Yeah, we let each other down, yeah. But we let each other down, yeah. Yeah, we let each other down, yeah. This shouldn't be us. Why can't it be us when we caught them? We weren't supposed to break up. Literally to make up to what my heart meant. No, this should not be us, not be us, not be us. This should not be us, not be us, not be us.
And we made it into the crude room after the weights. And we've got food, because remember food is fuel, we've got a fuel up after that session. Some of the people came inside after rowing or during rowing because of the fog. So we're going to eat this, fuel up, and then get on to the next session of the day, which will most likely be on the water if the fog clears up. Oh yeah! Okay, we've made it to the crew room for lunch after a lovely session with George and Harry, Callum and my boat. They were another one, as you saw. But we've got some delicious burgers for lunch to fuel.
Yes.
Yes. So let's fuel up after that session, a lovely panel, and then we'll get to the next one. And then we're going to talk about merch, we're going to talk about Patreon, and other news. Alright. And we've made it outside of the club for another day. You've just seen me at lunch. We had a little ergo, a little steady state, getting back into the swing of things after the tapering and the lowering of volume pre-erg testing, pre-5k, pre-2k. But now it's time to put the volume back up. We've got trials in April, so 6 weeks for that, and then we've got 2k test before that. No, not 6 weeks. 6 weeks for the 2k in March, and then however many 10 plus weeks till trials. So a big chunk of time to make big improvements, whether that's in technique, whether that's in fitness, and we're also on the summer shred because the summer shred starts now. The winter bulk has finished. I'm just going to put this camera down. I went from, after surgery last year, from about 90 kilos all the way up to 111, and then we're sitting around 105 just now, and I want to sit at least in the summer below 100, but right now I just need to make sure with recovery after the tests and after Sierra Nevada that I'm not dropping weight drastically now. It's more just small things over time, maybe just losing a kilo every couple of weeks or so, just so we can then be at a weight that's more suitable and I'm not carrying sort of extra weight. Because sometimes during the winter you carry some extra weight, or you can carry some extra weight to increase your robustness, which is what I tried to do this year. Before, I've sat around the low 90s, mid 90s, and then been ill a bit more often. This winter, so far, touch wood, it's been much better. Felt a couple of sort of on the not ill, but on the lower side of things, but I haven't had to take much time off due to illness. In Sierra Nevada I had to take a little bit of time because I felt overtrained, as it were, or under-recovered, depending on how you look at it. But anyway, like I said, at lunch we're talking about merch, we're talking about the Patreon, and then other news, that was the summer shred. So merch, I have got an order going out tonight for new yamsquad hats, so very similar to the last time, but since it's a new batch it's going to be a different colour, and I want it to be like the yamsquad hats before. So they were orange with yamsquad across here, and it was like you saw someone in the distance, and I mean I saw people with just random orange hats, and I thought, is that a yamsquad hat? And then I get closer and it's like, yes, it's a yamsquad hat. So it's another colour, it's like I think they call it, not sky blue, some sort of blue, a light blue, quite a bright blue, aqua. But that is the colour of hat we're going to go with, and yamsquad, maybe a different font or word, but we're definitely going with something across here. And they will be for sale soon on yamsquad.com. Right now the website isn't open, just a couple of things to edit on there, and we'll get the hats up. Let me know in the comments below if you would like a hat. Also, I'm looking at doing team orders, and then we can get a discount on those. So let me know in the comments below if you think that'd be a good idea. And of course as well, getting a discount for the yamsquad. So I'm making a code for that for future purchases, whether that's the hats or future merch items. Which brings me to the next thing, all-in-ones. I am getting all-in-ones sorted out. The design process is just taking a little bit. The aim is to get the all-in-ones ready or pre-orders accepted by middle of February, but it's cutting it close, still to get a couple of samples, still to get a couple of designs finalized, but that is the plan. So we're going to get hats, because it's still absolutely freezing. Those hats are the warmest things I've ever worn. The all-in-ones, which would be really cool. I'm going to get a couple of designs, one that's pretty out there, which is like, that's a yamsquad all-in-one, and one that is a bit more subtle and you might not necessarily know, but you still want to represent the yamsquad brand. And I want these all-in-ones to be ones that when you're pulling the drawer open, you're looking at your all-in-ones and you pick out that one, you pick out the yamsquad one, not only because it looks cool, but because it's comfy and you want to wear it. So that's the aim. And then 3, I'm looking at other merch relating to spring, summer time as the temperatures pick up. But that is for later time. Let me know in the comments below what merch you would like to see that isn't all-in-ones or hats, or if you'd like to see all-in-ones and hats. And again, if you think the team order idea would be something that you would be keen for, that's going to happen, or might happen, and we'll get that code sorted. And that is it for today. Really good training day. We had a lovely weight session with the lads. We had a lovely paddle. As you saw, that was George and Harry on the side, from the side attached to my boat, so that was pretty cool to see. Maybe I'll switch the cameras so that we can see, Callum and I can see ourselves from the side, and a lovely erg to end the day as well. So it's a later day, 3-session day, first 3-session day for a while, and that will be it for today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and remember, yamsquad, to subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that like button, and we have broken 7,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing. When I started the videos in April-ish last year, I was thinking of just doing it for fun, and I'm still doing it for fun, but it just took off and it's doing really well, and I want to keep pushing the yamsquad, pushing the message that I'm trying to push, positivity out there, and try and show rowing to as many people as possible. And if you want to help out, it's really easy. You can just subscribe, hit that like button, and also if you can share any of the videos that are your favorites, that would be absolutely fantastic. I've got a competition coming up, and to enter that competition you have to put your favorite video on your story. So let me know in the comments below if that sounds like something you'd be interested in doing. But again, it depends on the prize, and I think the prize may be some merch. We'll see if that works out, but definitely the end of the video now. Hopefully you've enjoyed it for the second time, and have a good one.